Alright, hello guys and welcome back to the new video. This is my gameplay footage for the map Battle League. This is the second part of the promotion that the possible promotion battle from Division 5 to Division 4. We have another 4 maps. I played previous 4 maps in the previous video, and because nothing worked in the previous video, like I struggled so much with my tech issues and my laptop and my internet, I decided to play it off camera and just record with a simple software and not OBS that eats 40% of my CPU. All the scenes because they all moving, so moving is impossible to play on my setup. I decided to play and record, and now I am showing you how I did. The first seed that we played was moving South Asia with 3-minute timer. This is round 1. We had a tracker, and for most of the round I'm just moving to try and understand what country I'm in, because that's a temple which is very pretty and a lot of mountains, but I have not a clue if that's Thailand, if that's India, that's maybe Bangladesh. Well, Bangladesh would be unlikely. I meant to say in Indonesia. But yeah, I have no idea where that was. And vibes wise, it looked a lot like Thailand. The palms were really weirding me out. I guess, in the hindsight, looking at it now, I should have realized that there is not enough the language is mostly Latin script, which would be very satisfying. But yeah, I was mostly between Thailand and Indonesia, mostly considering Thailand, and because of the palms going more south, kind of. I still don't understand if that's a findable round, because the seeds are hand-picked, but not hand-picked enough. I don't know what the skill issue was of knowing or not knowing how to solve that. Was there something written that I just didn't read, or I don't know. In the hindsight again, the bull statue probably should have told me that that's India, but I was considering moving between South and North Thailand mostly. Because yeah, so that was India. People got very close on that one, but I don't know, maybe if you know India trackers, that you've seen that before. That was Bangladesh, and I saw that and I was like, well, what do you do with that? Because I don't think I was like, do I even move? Do I even try? Because I never verified Bangladesh, I don't think. And the 2 times that I've seen signs in Latin script in Bangladesh were in Lansdowne League, or maybe one in Lansdowne and one in Cactus. I think both were in Lansdowne, and those had Latin script. This was the second time I saw a sign with Latin script. Yeah, that one still had. I was like, I know where it is. It took me so long for some reason to find it. It's only 9 kilometers away, so we're pretty close to it. So I actually decided that this might be findable. Hadim is 1 kilometer away, so maybe I can find that. Yep, I see Khadim Nagar, and we came from the south, and yeah, that not helpful. But at least it's an off-road, so I was like, maybe we're like somewhat here. I didn't realize that the road angle is wrong at the spawn. And like I was moving north north south, so like, is it possible that white roads have coverage in here? Like, surely not, but also maybe because I moved for a while and it's Gen 3. Also, I just noticed that there was like a guy's arm visible. So is that the meta? I think I've seen it somewhere before in like Plonky document. Well, maybe yeah, like Plonky document. Um, yeah, I do think that this is like fairly urban, like too urban to um be where I am. So I finally changed to yellow road. I was like, maybe that's um a bit better. And somehow I'm the closest on that seat out of people who played um, before me. I don't know. They probably all went the other direction and didn't find signs. So apologies to them. Like that hurts. Like when you like go the wrong direction and like there's nothing and other people find a lot of info. That was India. I don't know. Like, there's so much India lately in everything. Like, I need to do something about India. Like, because I am so clueless. Um, and like so lost. Yeah. That one did say New Delhi, and like there's a lot of things that said like B, something like neighborhood. Like, there's a lot of words. So like, okay, that says New Delhi. So good luck to me, I guess, for trying and find it. Yeah, I was scanning for like some neighborhoods, but I don't know what happened here. I was pretty sure it's New Delhi. Maybe I'm doubting and like thinking that's right. Oh yeah, like that says like Okla or yep, not visible still. Like in this situation, I don't know what to do because I did find signs with some information that looked pretty handy, and I just like, do I stop moving and I just spent all the 2 minutes to like scanning for that? Like, this also has the same information, also says Okla. Like, do I keep just like searching for that address, or do I move and like try to find some more information? I don't know what to do about that even now. Um, I think something said Nagar, but it was like different Nagar, and something said block B, and I was like, oh, block A, where is block B? Nope, doesn't exist. Okay, cool. Um, like, this is one of the situations where like, do I even try? I didn't like, this is the spawn, and I didn't realize that the spawn is a bridge. Like, could you tell that the spawn is a bridge? Because I couldn't. Like, after the round, like, I realized the spawn is a bridge, but during the round, that looked like a road, not the bridge. But there was water north. Well, it wasn't a bridge, like, but there was water north. It was like on an island. Um, yeah, I opened this again to like check if water was visible. I guess I should have just like, because scanning would be so much easier if I realized that there was water north. I don't know if I would like any of the scenes I scanned for were findable, but yeah, this was another Bangladesh, and I opened it and I was like, well, this looks like the same road because all of Bangladesh looks like the same road. And I was like, what are the chances that I will find information in Latin script again? Like, in my girl math, the chances are like 0.2%. Like, I just found the sign with Latin script in Bangladesh. Like, it's not happening twice in a row. Like, not in one game. Yep, not a single Latin word. Okay, let's just keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And yep, not a single Latin word again. Let me guess. And oh, I didn't even try to read the banner because I think there are Latin words, but they are not. I think what they say, sell cement or something. um, they are not place names, so that's useless. Here, nope, not a single word in the Latin script again. And like I actually never attempted to like even if I would found the address written in Bengali, I never attempted to like compare characters. And judging by how my scanning usually goes, even with normal words that are in the language just that I don't speak, I would probably think I would not find it. So probably shouldn't even attempt that. um yep. Like this is just hopeless, you know. Maybe I can even skip it. I don't know, let's try skipping it. Yeah. um, I was just like, okay, find a road in Bangladesh, like kinda central. I was so like because for a long time it's in Gen 3. Somebody told me Gen 3 is like northwest part. But I was like I made 2 steps and it suddenly became Gen 4. I was like, well, maybe it's not. But it's literally like, well, not same road, but it's like say in same area it's still ahead. So, you know, I was like should have clicked same location, would have gotten um more points. This was another India. Um, again, I just realized like I clicked Thailand in the first round. Would Thailand even be considered as South Asia? Or would it be Southeast Asia? Like, is Thailand in the map? Because I did dismiss the idea. Okay, this said Salem, and I was like, that sounds familiar. Like, I think I know of a Salem in India, and I was tempted to scan for it, like trying to like compare languages, the characters, with the southern part of India. Um, yeah, I don't know what I tried to read there. This is just like um hopeless. But yeah, I wanted to find like more like I because I don't remember where the Salem was. I wanted to find something better. That wasn't it. That was just sign in, probably has something important written on it, but just I can't read that. So yeah, so I was zooming in like southern India, looking at languages, and I do see Salem. I was like, oh, thank God. Maybe I will be close to it. And uh, didn't okay. Yeah, I think I saw actually a direction sign that said Salem to some direction, but I didn't checkpoint it. Or am I confused? Or maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. So now I see the sign that says Salem, 40 kilometers east. Um, so now I will surely switch. Yeah, and like this is the struggle begins because like that road angle that I was on looked very good, and I was like, what? What are those? Um, at the party? Where's that? Oh, the party is there, and it's big. Oops. Oh yeah, I did see it, huh, actually. Unless I played it a few days ago, I forgot how I did. So yeah, I was third in that seat, which is good, but well, actually no, there's like 4 people playing. I um will start the next seat because I think I said in the last video there were 8 people playing, but I think there was actually 4 people playing, maybe. Because there was like 8 names on the, like you just saw it on the Excel sheet. There were 8 names. Um, the second map of the day was moving urban Albania. Like those maps that we are playing are maps that nobody chose during the season. This is the unwanted maps, and like they were unwanted for a reason. Urban Albania was the only map that I practiced for that day. Like I didn't practice Asia, I didn't practice like the other 2 maps that I'm playing in this video is moving Lagos and uh and Subdivision of Taiwan. That I forgot which one, but I forgot. I never learned them. Uh yeah, but like I actually there was like something subdivision, and I had to Google like what country the subdivision is in before I played them up. um Yeah, urban Albania I did try to practice, and I quickly realized that I'm gonna be doomed. In this one, I found like somebody generated an urban Albania map, but I played like 4 or 5 seats, and I got like 2 repeats in like 2 consecutive seats. I was like, oh, like not repeats, but like repeats, like city repeats. So yeah, that I finally reached some signs here. I was like trying to like considering if I should reach more signs or like scan for that place name, because that didn't look that big or that urban, and I can't really region guess Albania confidently enough to like narrow down the region to scan in, so I decided to go for some more signs that would point to bigger cities instead of trying to scan for that one. Um, because like I think I need to zoom in further in order to find that city. Um, so I kind of just clicked middle and just like let's scan, and if not, I will just like stay in the middle. Bashkatapilanse. I probably shouldn't attempt reading it out loud. Um, I think, do I switch to northern part of Albania? I completely forgot what I did in this seat. Or did I stayed south? I think I stayed. Oh, I stayed central, and it was south. Yeah. Um. Yeah, like the one, like the I was looking for. Where is that? For that place name. Good luck. It's not findable. The one that sign said was 3 kilometers away. Um. Yeah, there was a lot of copying going on. another urban Albania. I played this a few days ago, so I completely forgot what happened. And shut up. Um, in all of those seats, like I think I did. I remember that I did really badly on Lagos because just like, what do you do in Lagos? But Albania was kind of just forgettable. Like it wasn't even really like infuriatingly bad or like amazingly good. Just kind of like I don't know if La Cosa is a place or not. I just decided to, I think, take a look like in case La Cosa would be a place, but it doesn't seem to be a big one. And if it's not a big one, why do you even try? You know, what did I find? Oh, yeah. My favorite black screen. I did find some place name. Jizul. Again, no idea. That one sign says this again. I probably came from it, if I had to guess, because I wasn't paying attention. Now, oh, what is that? I always like begin recording and then my hair just like, sorry about that. Yeah, that round also looked kinda desperate. Because I've been moving for 2 minutes and I didn't find anything that looked big enough to scan for, and again, attempting to region guess Albania impossible challenge. So this is like desperate moving. I do see a big bridge, and I think I had this road in like ACW or something. Like this bridge looked hella familiar. So this is me like trying to remember a repeat from like 6 months ago or something. Like I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't see any of the place names that I found, so I just kind of like hedged a little bit closer to center in case it's not northeast, but it was more central. Like I think, yeah, I was trying to remember like because I thought that I was like on the bridge, maybe, but I wasn't. So tough. Uh, yeah, this like I don't even know how to comment on that. Like, yeah, that's another urban Albania. This says something that I didn't consider useful, so I kept moving. So, like, what do you say? But this had some helpful signs that had a road number and a place name. It took me a second to find very findable SH72. So I did figure that we were probably there. And yeah, because I do see here, it it took me like some time to find fear, I think, is like I do see that like there's an intersection between those. Yep. So the roundabout, I did, think that this is the southern roundabout, and I did came from this road. Uh, the problem is that I've been moving for so long, I have not gotten a clue. Uh, like what the movement was. So I'm trying to like the street names are not written on the map, and this looked like a four-way to me for the longest time. Like I clicked, I was like maybe it's the corner. I was like no, it's a four-way. I'm like where's the four-way? Like is that not where I was? Like, was that not like, did I like skip a roundabout and like went more south? Because like there's no really four-way. Yeah, I was like, is that the roundabout? Did I came from there? Like, am I here? But like, that's also not a four-way. So I did came back to retrace my steps, and like thankfully I checkpointed the roundabout. So I was like, yep, I come here and it's the end of the street and it turns, and yeah, I was like, so it's not that, because like there's yeah, I was like, no, that it's not that. So I do go back to like the original roundabout that I looked at. I was like, yep, this is probably just like here, like it ends, and like that gap between the houses is like the gap. Um, like there's a road, but it's just like not mapped as a road. Yep, that one. Thank you, me from the past, for pointing that out. Here we started next to this stadium, which I remember, but not fun. Yeah, that looked very urban again. I was like, how am I gonna find out where I am? Clueless. Well, it looked urban because it's an urban Albania map, but it looked like kind of big. Like at first I thought I will not be able to leave the city, but I was like, but as I kept going, I was like, oh, maybe I will. Maybe I am leaving the city. Like I thought it was gonna be like Tirana or something like very big. Um, Here we had some place names that I had trouble to centering. Yeah, didn't look for those. I think I checkpointed them. I decided they're too small to look for. We had a lake, which was pretty big. I don't know, I probably should have stopped and maybe began, like, once I saw the big lake, maybe I should have stopped and began scanning for the small place names, because, well, there are a few big lakes in Albania, like, maybe would be findable. I think this is what I will do in a minute here. Well, not in a minute, but like in a few moments, because now it became kind of rural, and also like everything like began breaking again. Like even with like this wasn't recorded with OBS, but like even without OBS, everything kind of uh went to shit. Yeah. So this one like was it signed to Kosovo and signed to Tirana. Um, I decided to line up the bridge, like this is gonna be more findable than anything that I've seen before. But again, like I began zooming in and I was like, oh, there's quite a few like lakes and rivers. I did like look around to like trying to understand better if that's a lake or river or like what. At the end, I will like I consider that because like there's a sign to Kosovo, we would be closer to uh, Kosovo than to Tirana, so like it makes more sense to look um closer to Kosovo. So I did see the like big dam, and I think I saw the bridge. Completely forgot at this point that there was a stadium, because I was like, yep, we came from that city, like let's click somewhere there. Like if I remember that I came from a stadium, I could have at least like maybe like 4995 or 499909. Yeah, but I clicked the city, but not the 5k. But yeah, at least I found something, because the first rounds were kind of looking desperate, and that one at least was doable. So round 5 again, everything began breaking. The movement very slow, very pixelated. I am like pausing between rounds to like let my laptop cool down. And so it loads, because like, it's not an internet issue as far as I can tell. Like I think it's just either like CPU issue or video card issue. I don't know. Like it doesn't wanna work. But even though when I played week 5 of Lions Den League, everything works. in the moving seat, like not like no moving was kind of scuffed, but like the moving seats for some reason worked very well. I don't know how to comment on that. Yeah, I assumed that this is Tirana. I think it looked like there was the Grand Hotel, and this is like okay. Um, this says SH1 to Tirana. I assume they're kind of close maybe to it, and Bashkia. So like the sign, like the circle sign, I thought meant like downtown, and I thought that like this is like downtown Bashkia, like that way. So I thought like maybe we're in Bashkia, maybe as a place name. I actually haven't checked if it means center or not, because yeah, I forgot. I was like, I don't want to look at Albania again. I'm trying to find SH1, like for some reason, like it's because it's like E76. It took me forever to find this, and like now I don't understand how that works, because it says that Tirana is that way, which is north, and SH1 is only like north of Tirana. So I'm like, does it continue somewhere? Is that just like um you know I don't know why I'm looking there, like even though I'm like I have to be south of Tirana. Like it says that it's north of me. Where am I? Like this road only exists north of Tirana. I don't know. So I was like in panic looking at every yellow road I could find. Um yeah, at the end clicking it's like somewhat big city, because like it looked like a big city. And it was there. How? I what did people find to find that? I don't know. Like probably I should have trusted the SH1 over the whatever sign, but um yeah, that also wasn't amazing. But honestly, I didn't like. I'm not that upset about that seat. Like I had one 5k and two pretty good guesses, and here the pain begins. Like I probably should have practiced some Lagos, but I was like, it's gonna be pointless. It's gonna be like that one Johannesburg seed that I played against Hugo, because I did practice Johannesburg, but it's so random. Like you either get like good info that you can find, or you get nothing. And like it's same as Johannesburg round. Like Johannesburg round, I think I found info in one round, and like he didn't find info. So I just like won because of one round. So I was like, okay, so like Lagos won't be much better. Um, I also probably should have Googled or asked the admins what is considered Lagos, because That said, like that said words that looked like the southern, um, yeah, like that. I was like, there's like, so yeah, I didn't Google Lagos outline, which was a mistake, and I didn't ask the admins like what the outlines for Lagos were. So the first round, I'm only scanning like Lagos, like not the suburbs Lagos. So yeah, again, region guessing Lagos. Like why would you even do that? Yeah, I looked at the island. I looked at stuff. Like here, nothing really lined up in terms of the grid. But yeah, because of the Asogun that's southeast of the city, I was considering going there. So I just, I don't know, clicked some white road that lined up. Maybe I should have moved more, but I know I found an address and I was like, I know I'm in Lagos, so I might just as well scan for the address. Like that's another street name. Let's scan for that street name. Like I don't, like what do you do in the city? You scan for streets, right? Like, you can't region guess a city, right? Um, but yeah, this is just a lot of nice line up, by the way. Lined up the road northeast. Yeah. Um, Yikes. But that was Alasia, which I didn't know was part of the seed, so I didn't even look there. Like I didn't think this was counting as Lagos, but I guess it does. Um, so yeah, like I would guess somewhere there. This is like, I think this is the part that was said on the address. Um, so yeah, I would guess somewhere there if I um thought that was the part of the seed. Sorry. Um, yeah, this part of Lagos looked much nicer, or maybe it looks nicer because it's later coverage. But once again, like it looks more like downtown to me. Like this is all I can say. Like this is all of the region guesses that I have. What are you? Um, yeah, looked kind of like, because of it was flooded. I was like, maybe it's next to like, the body of water. Um, Mainland way, yeah. So because it was mainland way, and because it looked so like wet and coastal, I was considering going like island or like the road from the island to the main part of Lagos. Um, yep. I don't think I even fully read that the first time. Yeah, I do see like the big road. I think I was trying to get there, but it didn't let me. Uh, So like clicking, and it doesn't let me go on the big road, which is really unfortunate. Like there are like some very helpful signs, I think, over there on the highway, but it didn't let me go there. I couldn't read those. So yeah, I was just okay. Let's line up and like find a road next to a highway, like here, for example. Like maybe we like um coming from like the island. It's called like mainland way, but like I zoomed in a little bit, like onto the roads that are close to a highway, and none of them were called that. So it was just like again more random clicking. and like random moving. Yeah, just randomly guessing on roads that are closer to the big highway because that's realistically the only good point that you could have gotten. Yeah, that was the island. For some reason, they have mainland way being a small road on the island, which makes a lot of sense. It doesn't, but okay. Um, Santa's layout was the business that we had. This said Ako Wonjo roundabout, and I was like, maybe it's no movable location. Like, will I even find anything better than this sign? But yeah, I did decide to move. I did move to a big divided road, which was, uh, really reassuring. Oops. Um, Sorry. And I guess I can make the light like that. Yeah. Mm, yeah, but basically I was like, let's scan for a roundabout and close to big divided road. I think I assumed that Ako Won Jo was the suburb, and I was like, yeah, maybe it's findable. So let's attempt to find it. Don't fall. Um, yeah, but I don't know. Again, I'm balancing. Like, I don't know, like if I should stop and scan for that, or if I should go and find some more helpful signs. Again, that one's not that helpful. It does say like the same. Oh, actually, it says Alimosho, but it does say Santos layout. So it's like maybe it would be findable. I don't. Again, like also no idea how zoomed in I should be in Lagos in order to find those things. Like how findable are they? But yeah, I was like hopelessly trying to find things, and like I don't know how to find that. The Santos. I think a couple things said Agbeda, which I completely ignored and didn't find. But yeah, that's what you're gonna do. I don't know. The entire like city maps is just so like random clicking. It's kind of like the no move South Korea that I had in the previous video, but with moving. So like theoretically you can find stuff, but realistically, good luck with that, especially in like 3 minutes. That one was Oluwole something police command. I was like, surely this will be findable. Like surely I can find that. Like, do I need to move? Like, is this like gonna be like the police command? This should be like a neighborhood. So and again, like this is like 6-lane highway. So surely this is a big divided road that I can find. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking for so long. Uh, yeah, this is just like me scanning over the stuff. So you don't need to see that. Again, I don't know how Pixie found it. like she did really well on this seat. Like yeah, she's on 19.5. I don't know, like, that's so impressive to me. Um, that one also had an address, but this time no move, so I decided I'll just like I will not be moving. I will be searching for the address. I did eventually move to like maybe the address is a bait. There was a Finbar something, Finbar College, and I think there uh something else was also called Finbar. I was like, maybe Finbar is a big street that would be findable, but also not. Um, yeah, so I'm just like. Also, the one thing that I've noticed, like in Nigeria, Senegal, like with those car blurs, I really dislike lining up roads. Like when I was learning Senegal from a battle league, I like kept having like the big like drug blur, and I kept like forgetting like what the direction of the road was because I'm like looking like outside the map and I see like the blur and not the road, or like the truck and not the road. I was like, how or what? Like what direction is the road? Yeah, so I did find the neighborhood but not the street. So this was the only good round that I had. Um, yeah, so that was kind of tough. Yeah, I think yeah I did worse than the admin who randomly clicked through the seat, which is not ideal. Um, yeah, here this is the Taiwan seat. I forgot to record. Like I forgot to press record again. Like I stopped the video after a logos one, and I like, took a break and took 5 minutes, and I forgot to press record. So yeah, this is the Taitung seed, and I did look up uh, the coverage map for that one, and before playing the seed, and I noticed that there's like most of the coverage is just eastern and the coastal. Um, so yeah, I was like the scoring. I was like the scoring is gonna be really harsh. So, you're gonna be precise and like not happening on the Taiwan map. Here, I think I moved for a minute and I found the 64 road, and yeah, like I found a bridge with the intersection with 64, and like I actually found the 5k for the first round, which like took me a long time because I couldn't realize like where I went. But yeah, 64 road number saved the day. I had the 5k. I was really happy about that because I wasn't doing that well on the other maps. I was like, maybe I can do well on this one, like if I keep finding road numbers and like bridges and stuff. But yeah, um soon after we had some rural round with no information. um I was like, oh yeah, maybe not, because like the big roads, like when you find the big road numbers, like this is easier. But like, if you're on a small road, like what do you even find? Like, yes, there's a railroad, but that's kind of um desperate at this point, scanning for railroads, so especially without road number. um that's just the road name, which I was like, oh yeah, sure. uh this is the place name. I was like, surely it's big and findable. I already forgot where the location is, so and whether I found it or not. So I'm also interested. Yeah, I just like zoomed in the roads. I was like, maybe it has a railroad next to it, and I can just guess that. Yeah, she, yeah, yeah. Like I'm looking at the eastern part because like the coverage is like only there. I was like, maybe, yeah, here I see the railroad. I was like, maybe, maybe. What if it's the only railroad in this province? What if I'm just like somewhere there? Um, Apparently I set this checkpoint when I was. I don't know what I'm trying to line up because like I didn't find the city I'm entering, so I'm not sure what I'm lining up. To be completely honest with you, but I think I'm just like uh trying to be central and like realizing I need to make a guess because time is running out. And yeah, was Monors. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think this is the seat. I know what happened. So big, because I can't. Yeah, the place name is just like this city doesn't exist. Um, because I'm unlucky and I cannot have just like a video without the technical issues. My mouse kept dying. I like I think several of those rounds I at the end was like scanning on the touchpad because I have a wireless one and like it just why does it look green? It's purple. What? I don't know. Um, this is all. What are the? Okay, never mind. Yeah. So I was like clicking and like moving it, and it wasn't like clicking or moving, but it kept like the lights were on the mouse. So I was like, so the battery works for the lights, but not for the mouse. Like what? And I did like in between rounds, like I pulled out the battery and I put it back in, and it began working again. I was like, oh okay, so it just like something was detached, and yeah, it wasn't. The battery died again very very soon. So I didn't remember which rounds. Yeah, I think this is where the battery died. I was like, this is me like trying to like click and move, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, like this is the touchpad gaming. I'm pretty sure. So also I did find the road number that said 11, but I thought this is the smaller 11 road, like the 60 something that I found in round 5. So I'm looking for a white 11 road, not for yellow 11 road. And I do have Coast East, so I'm basically scanning for the intersection of 9 and 11. And like now I see that that's not 11, that this is like the yellow 11. I was like, oh, is it yellow 11? I'm trying to like go back, and like the sign is white, so I thought it's gonna be like you see like the white 44. I was like maybe. Um, yeah. So that's a bit unfortunate. I think I fixed my mouse. I don't. Or maybe not because I'm not zooming in and zooming out. Because I had to use like the numpad like plus and mouse in plus and minus. Here the mouse definitely died. I was like, yeah, that was just unfortunate. Um, yeah, I'm gonna skip it because I think I'm just like changing. I don't think I'm changing the battery because I changed the battery after the seed, so I think it will die again pretty soon. I think I just like pulled it out and put it back in again. I didn't think the battery would die because it lasted only like a month. Like I really play that much? My battery only lasts a month. So that was urban. So yeah, like the last round I completely skill issued, but also my mouse didn't work for like a long part of the round. Um, so yeah, I did see that the 9 was the coastal road. I think something said Davu at the start. Well, it says Davu Township Office, so this is where I came from. And we had some temple POI or some like religion POI. So I decided it would be enough to 5k in Davu, and this is me trying to figure out pinpoint. Yeah, I'm like, well, there's a lot of 4 ways. I do trying to retrace my steps a little bit, because I think it would be easier to understand like where I came from. So I realized that I came from this road. So I'm like, maybe I'm like somewhere there. And we had at the start, um, did we have road names at the start? I don't remember. I think it was the touchpad gaming again. Buddhist temple? Do I click Buddhist temple or am I too skillshy to... Oh yeah, this is the touchpad gaming. This is like the plus and minus. Zoom in and zoom out. Yikes. Yeah, that wasn't again. That was again not my day. Oh yeah, I lined up the rows. I was like, oh, that's weird angle. Um, yeah, I remember now that I thought I was like much more closer to the intersection with the yellow road and the Davu, like the sign that said Davu, so I just didn't line it up correctly. Yeah, I completely didn't see that road at all whatsoever. Um, yeah, that was me again figuring out my. I think here I finally changed the battery. I was like, okay, this is unplayable. So I took actual break and changed the battery without like stopping the video. I gave up. I really gave up. I was like, okay, like I'm not getting promoted with like that performance, so um let's just like finish the seat and like move on with our life. And like maybe I will do better this next season. Um yeah, but I just like I thought I saw something like on the sign. Yeah, like that says Chishan supermarket, so it's just like, okay, this is the city we're in. We started on a bridge. Let's line up at the bridge and click. And I just like, oh, like that's the bridge, and that one didn't line up. That one lines up, so click there, and that was a pedestrian bridge, which I didn't notice. So I lost a lot of points for no reason. Like I found the city name. I could have lined up the bridge, and I could have looked up. I could have realized it was the lake, not the bridge, not the river. I could have realized it was much smaller, but I was tired and tilted, and yeah, I was kind of over it. So what I do? I didn't. Oh, okay. Sorry. So I didn't get promoted, and I'm staying in Division 5 for the next season. As as of the time of the recording, I'm sorry, I'm losing my ability to speak any language. But as of time of the recording, I don't know when the next season starts, and it wasn't announced, and even the signups are not open currently. I'm looking at the sheet to show you my results. So that was season 3. In playoffs, past playoffs. This was the playoffs, the extra 4 division promotion that we played. I don't know if all of those people were supposed to be playing, but yeah, at the end I got 38 points, which is actually the lowest out of people played, and the promotion went to Aardvark. So yeah, they haven't announced the sign up yet, and they haven't announced the format for next season, but I will be playing my Battle League if, well, I'm pretty sure they will do another season. I will play it next season. I actually really like the format. I like that it's 1v1. I like that you can choose maps. I like that you can practice them for a week, and you can choose your strengths, and you can like work on your weaknesses if your opponent gives you like Bob, I wish I would have more time to practice, because lately, like as of December and January, I didn't have a lot of time, especially January, and didn't have a lot of time. So I hope I will have time somehow, magically, I don't know how. But I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye!